Hey Gemini, welcome in. We're going to take a look at your energy and see what's going on. The energy is extremely strong. If you're brand new, I don't know how you found this platform, but I do feel energy, and I will speak right out of that space in a very, very big way. And so there's a lot of stuff going on today energetically, and we got a lot of proud people, pompous and nasty and angry because I guess they've taken bribes and they can't get a murder done because they're trying to touch somebody who belongs to God, and maybe you're somebody who belongs to God, and so you're a great big target for the devil. It came out real strong in the Taurus reading. And so anyway, something happened right after I got done with that Taurus reading. And right when I turned the camera on here, I said, well, if you want me to say something, I will. And he gave me 2 yeses right when I turned the camera on before I started talking to you all. So any United States government or anybody that's upright out there, somebody has illegally used my my Cash App account. And so I need somebody to please get up and trace where that went to. And thank you very much. If you don't do the right thing, where I'm concerned, you're under a judgment. You're under a judgment. There's consequences. Nobody has a right to get on people's accounts and act like they're somebody else. It was really showing the Taurus reading, and it is a Taurus that is doing it, and that is connected to some stuff, and I want them put behind bars. DoorDash is in trouble. You thieved. You thieved. It wasn't yours. And today is December the 4th. It's 5:07. It was about, I don't know, 7-8 minutes ago, something around that time frame. I want the person in jail. They probably work for that company because the door kept coming out, and it came out in the reverse, and God was telling it because Jehovah's going to tell it every time. So anyway, let's just get into the Gemini reading. Sorry about that, but I asked the Most High specifically, and he said, yes, say something about it. So I am, because I know I'm talking to government on the other end. You don't get to use somebody's account and act like you're them and tag on money and withdraw some stuff. It's mine. My God, the day I get to see you in court ain't going to be a pretty day for you. Show me Gemini, Most High God. Oh, it's the letter Q. It is the mayor of Kansas City, Missouri, involved in some stuff. I'm just saying. Something positive is going on. Quick communication is also here going on, guys. This is a forcing energy. There's a Leo involved in some crap as well. 10 of Cups is coming out. It's about having emotional fulfillment. Show me Gemini energy. There's quick communication, quick investigation going on here right now. Something very emotional is going to come out for whoever's in the negative side of the energy. So the oppression is here. Okay, and the oppression came out in the Sagittarius reading. The sun right now is in Sagittarius, and somebody's trying to get a murder done and stuff like that. And so anyway, it's been very, very addressed, and somebody pushing somebody off in a corner and was using them for their money. God told it all out there, and then when I got to the Taurus reading, the thing happened, because Jehovah don't lie, and it's real time. You didn't get away with nothing. Everything can be traced. I don't care if you have a freaking title on your name. I don't care who you are. You ain't over Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. You ain't no big shot. You're murderers. There's a rape out here. A forcing communication, forcing a rape is out here as well. Somebody very freaking prideful is out here. Something's exposed out here. There's the King of Wands coming out, kind of crossing. Again, if it's a Leo, it's a Leo, or it could be a Sagittarius energy. It could be an Aries, okay? Somebody knows something. The knowledge of something about forcing something is out here. And somebody's stuck. It's here. Stormy on somebody as well. The letter L, the letter J, the letter Q is out here. This is a prison card as well. Somebody could also see something from a different perspective because somebody's lit up with something, because this is I know is the motto. Somebody believes and knows about the willfulness of something going on around your energy, guys. Or that's you doing some crap out here. Queen of Pentacles also coming out crossing. Okay, so this could be business. If she's upright in the energy, then she's very caring, giving, kind, and all that kind of stuff. If she's in the negative, she's a jealous, low-down scoundrel. Okay, and she does things for money. Six of Pentacles. There could be a bribe around something as well. There's oppression out here. Show me these two people, please. There's an abortion out here as well. Somebody's also the other man. Okay, well, these two people got the devil, and the devil was just there in the Taurus reading. I'm not moved by what you do. I'm set. You can't take my stuff from me. It's coming back to me. Little $9 ain't going to do nothing. It's got a big fat consequence on you. Idiot. You are an idiot. You're dumb. You're a stupid devil, and you're blind as a freaking bat. You're blind as a freaking bat. Anyway, these people got the devil on them. Somebody wasn't in unity in the Taurus reading, so those of you are dealing with Taurus energy. The Queen of Pentacles could represent that, or it's a Capricorn involved in something. But somebody very prideful out here. Very prideful with the devil and the sun. That's very prideful. And somebody crazy. Somebody's crazy. So there's choices that have consequences. Somebody's been, pulling on you or want you to do something, or they did get in unity. Somebody really wasn't in unity for something. So if you did something and said gave into something, they really weren't in unity, or they're not, because that came out in the reverse in the Taurus reading. And so you better be worried, because somebody's got an investigation out here. There's death out here. Death of a person, death of an idea. And they're going to hell, because that showed in the Sagittarius reading that my going to hell card is the Four of Swords in the reverse. It jumped out in the reverse. It's for using people. This is using is the motto. Somebody believes that they can be willful to use somebody out here. No, I don't think so. No, don't think so. You got a consequence on your head. What's in the hidden space for Gemini? What's in the hidden space for Gemini? I don't know what y'all's problem. Oh, that's right. You're full of demons. That's right. You're full of freaking demons. Communication is in the hidden. There was secret communication. There's the karmic. Okay, well, these two people, and that karmic woman was also in the hidden in the Taurus reading. So now you get the karmic man. So the karmic woman, these people are karmics. Attached to some crap going on around a business as well. A boss figure could also be here. Bunch of people, concerts, places, parks. I don't know. It's something secret public communication, because we're looking in the hidden space with the stupid karmic energy. Okay, well, the King, Queen of Cups was out there in that Taurine reading, which is a match, but somebody was a player in between that. It really showed. And so there's a maze. People trying to figure out what to do, where to go, or they're doing it on purpose, because they did do it on purpose, because must I said so. Oh, it's because the FBI book that's going on. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, there's a blockage out here around communication as well. Things that have been written down, secrets out here, but that's an enemy. That's an enemy. Well, you're God's enemy if you're not upright. I have freedom of speech and I have rights, Masons. Get off my platform. There's an overwhelming scourge coming to you fools. That's decreed by God Almighty himself. By morning and by night. And you cannot sit here and say, well, God, we made an agreement with hell itself, and so we're covered in our lies, is what the book of Isaiah says. The book of God is going to stand. I don't care whose enemy you are. You're karmic out here around some nonsense, forcing oppression around something. I'm just not going to be moved by you. Because when it happened, what I just shared, I just told God, this was like, because I heard God laughing. God let you and I's enemy think that they even got us for a minute. Like what they did to Daniel, they threw him in the lion's den. Boy, they really thought they got him. They even went to the head of everything to get it done. But the next day, Daniel came out, and them and all their families got eaten and died. Better be careful, you prideful, pompous nasties. I know that I'm not talking to a real audience here. That's why I can sit here up in the camera's face like this. Because I'm talking to people think that they're all big shot to get away with murder, and you're never going to get away with this contract. You can't get it done. Time's up, fools. Show me Gemini. Stupidness. There is communications. All those birds were in the Sagittarius. There was all kinds of birds that came out in Sagittarius reading. So this is like, hey, let's have a meeting. Let's go somewhere. Somebody is going to go somewhere. And you're going to get stuck and blocked in doing something as well, because it's going to flip on all over on you. Hey, Mayor. He's here. He was that person was there. Anyway, that was some type of professional card. The moon in the reverse. Something's out. Secrets are out. There are secrets in the hidden, but the moon in the reverse, the secret's out. Somebody got karmic around and you think this is a love and romance, because in this deck this is love and romance. Something's not. Something's cut here. There's the mountain again as well. Ooh, there's big blockages around some stuff going on. Big blockages. Devil's out here. We don't care. Somebody had respected persons. Okay, so it says to have respected persons. That's why now it makes sense in the Taurine reading. Why also another reason why the Judgment card or the Justice card came out in reverse, because that's being biased. And so whoever this energy is with y'all, because the devil was in that reading, it says to have respected persons is not good. Even for a piece of bread, that man will transgress. Somebody is a transgressor out here, and God's going to overthrow you. You're going to go to jail for some stuff. Somebody's already investigated for some stuff. Anyway, your secret's out. Everything in the hidden's coming out. Everything. If you really were a big shot, you'd come to our face, but you won't, because we got the power by the Holy Spirit. All these crazies out here being karmic, they do things behind the scenes. They won't come into the light. They can't. They just can't do it. They're cowards. God calls them cowards. You're getting judged, freaks. It says that in mercy, your throne's going to be established here. And he said in the Sagittarius reading, it's in righteousness that you're established. Says that in mercy shall the throne be established. And he shall set upon it in the truth, in the tabernacle of David, judging and seeking judgment and hastening righteousness. And boy, don't I hasten it here for us. Because if you and I don't do that, this isn't about me just doing it, it's about you doing it as well. You will never be established in anything or protected or anything. So somebody's out here makes idols, and they do because the magic little rune came out. You're stupid. They don't see you. They can't hear you. They can't speak to you. You're talking to demons. Don't you know that? You know that if you put a plate of food in front of them, it can't pick it up and eat it. So why are you serving it something? That's stupid. Anyway, we have all kinds of scripture about that stuff. It's very much a violation to the Most High God. That's gross. Even a child's known by his doings. And somebody's crazy out here. Somebody's a devil out here, folks. Somebody's being secretive, but their secret's out. Somebody's enemy out here with hidden intentions. That was also in the other reading as well. There is danger out here in what you did with money, because God already told it. Freddy's coming for you. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Somebody's ex is involved in all this crap going on as well. It says that a man that does violence to the blood of any man shall flee to the pit. Where are you going? To the pit. God said today there was murder. I'm not moved by it. Are y'all moved by it? You shouldn't be moved by it. God's our shield. He's a sun and a shield. They're all pompous trying to get things done. They can't get it done. Somebody's already a murderer out here. And a man that does violence to the blood of any man or any person shall flee to the pit. Let no man stay by that person, is what God says. You better flee from this person. Somebody's like, hey, let's have a meeting. Let's go somewhere, is what this card represents. And there's secret communication going on. You're getting tangled with some crap out here, and you ain't gonna be able to get out. But anyways, that's your business. Oh, money's involved. That's right. The love of money is the root of evil. He just said so. He said, "Let no man stay by him. Whoso walks uprightly shall be saved." There is no other way to be saved, folks, and your money will never save you, even in a war, is what God says. It's righteousness. That's why I shun this crap. It says, "He that is perverse in his way shall fall at once." And you are going to fall at once, because the Taurine reading had 2 towers in it, real hard. Okay? They think they're just so whatever, and they're so stupid. And they're so stupid. And you're so stupid because you're foul and perverse before God. A thief is caught. Thank you, hold up. He told it, now he's telling that they're caught. He was telling it before I even knew what it was all about. I was just showing some stuff. It was going with other things, but when the thing happened, boom, enlightenment was just right there. Now you're caught. You're going to go to jail for some crap because you're such a gross person. You're such grossness, okay? You're just so gross. There's an ending here, and dorms and rooms, or you could be dealing with somebody you went to school with as well. Anyway, they did the crap on purpose. Somebody also got choked on purpose in those readings because they're trying to do a murder, folks, or they did one. A singer is out here. Your story's going to be known. Those of you in the upright, there is a positive outcome, yes, because the sun's out here, and there's also a truthful person out here, yes, and it's because of righteousness is what delivers us. No wicked thieving stuff. You die early when you thieve. You die early when you covet. You don't want no mercy from God, then don't confess your sin to him and turn from it. Die. Your cousin. For some of you all, they're upright. For some of you all, they've died. For some of you all, the story's going to be known. For some of you all, there's a thief. For some of you all, they've been thieved on, or you've done that to one another. I don't know. But somebody is out here going to get a positive outcome, and they're a truthful person. There's going to be an ending to some crap out here going on. I've been so angry today at wickedness. I just, I'm encouraging every upright person to get up and just flat out just punch the wicked in their freaking face. Something about Hawaii could be here as well. This is the Sawelo. It's the sun, okay, which is out here really 3 times. Okay, the letter S is coming out, the letter Q, the letter L, the letter J, and what else is out here? The letter A came out. This is a victory. Okay, so there is going to be a victory because the I also came out in somebody else's reading, which also had a meaning of a victory as well. So somebody's getting a victory out here. Let me take from this. I know these readings are different today, folks, but I don't put God in a box, and it's very personal. It's very personal. We have a hideaway coming out. Maybe somebody is hiding out or hiding away, or they got a special hideaway place or something. I don't know. Relax in the reverse. Well, that 4 swords came out. The Sagittarius reading can also represent somebody who can't relax. Well, look, we lay our head down, we go to sleep. If God's in you, folks, the peace of God's in you. I don't care what kind of crap is going on around you and I. We lay our head down, we go to sleep. I learned how to do that a long time ago. Something about gifts in the reverse is out here. Oh, by the way, those of you who wish me a happy birthday, because I didn't get one person who said anything on my platform, it was done on purpose. And if you did send any kind of gifts or anything, you need to contact PayPal. You need to contact CashApp and stuff like that, because somebody's done some stuff on my platform, okay? They do it on purpose, and they're thieves. Not one person wished me a happy birthday on my platform, but I already know that I am loved, and I already know that people did wish me happy birthday and stuff, but it went to the fake. It went to the fake. It's probably connected with my cousin somewhere as well, or I don't know. But anyway, it went to the fake. Just to let you know, and these people are going to go to jail for the crap that they've done in a really big way. This is what come out. See you later.